So I don't know if some of you missed the beginning, but we are streaming live from the Naked Retail store in New York City in Nolita. This is a little glimpse into the store. This is the Bala display right behind me. For today's workout, we're going to be using these Bala bangles and these bars, but you can do and modify the workout as you want. Haven't received go live with Naked. Naked Retail. All right, we're waiting for Naked Retail to join. Chelsey, a former gymnast, will be doing the workout with us today. Oh, hi. Okay.
Hi.
Let's see if this works.
All right, let's
Good.
start back on that tricep push-up.
Okay. We've got 5,000 viewers. Thank you so much for joining us this morning, or wherever you are this evening, this afternoon. Okay, so we're back.
All right, so start with your bar, right side.
Yep.
Onto your tuck your left. You're gonna tuck up.
Ooh, that's a good one. That's a tough one.
We're all focused on our triceps. Strong triceps gives you, find that arm extension. Strong triceps gives you that nice lean muscle tone without building much size.
I was telling everyone we're still in the warm-up, but I don't think we're in the warm-up anymore.
Nice and clear. Let's get 2 more. Good. And one last one. Extend that bottom arm. Nice. So you're going to move the bar now to the left side, going into a left leg lunge. Extend your back leg. Inhale, reach that left arm up towards the ceiling. Exhale, as you pull through, you're going to reach towards that right knee into the floor. Inhale, reach back up. Exhale, reach down and through. Trying to thread, keep going with it. Trying to thread your shoulder underneath that knee. Inhale up, exhale, on 5. Let's go 3 more. Lift, pull. 2, good, last one. And drop. Now you're dropping that back knee, and you can brace, support yourself on that thigh. Turning your pinky up to the ceiling, make sure your shoulders rolling back. Pulse up for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Squeezing your tricep at the top. Now punch your elbow towards the ceiling, squeezing into your body, and you'll extend for 8, 7, 6, 5. 4.
Do we get water breaks?
Water right after this one, 2, and 1. Now turn your pinky in. You'll squeeze in for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. We are almost done with hard stuff. At least for your arms, that is. Now on your left side.
Is everyone working out with us? Give us a wave, give us a thumbs up. Perfect. Okay. Glad the connection's better. Okay. You think in many months the connection would be fine?
So arms right in towards your waist. You'll press yourself up. Lower down nice and slow, and extend that left arm. So press back and find that extension. Good. Making sure you're keeping the right shoulder from the ear. And take your time, right? All of the tension in the tricep, not the shoulder. I know this is a new move. This is a great way to train your shoulders and your arms. Let's do one more. All right, come on up. Get water if you give your arms a shake.
How are you guys doing? Thumbs up and down again. Ooh, why thumbs down? Oh, because they're tired. Okay. I'm gonna
Alright.
actually
Do without any weight. Come onto your knees and frame your knees with your hands.
Hold on 1 second. I'm just writing. Workout. Okay.
So this exercise is a good preparation.
Okay, I'm ready. Sorry, I'm just taking a little extra time. Okay.
So press up your back as much as possible, and then you're gonna lift your hips high and slowly draw your knees down in towards your chest. What we're looking for is that nice cramp in your upper abs. We call it compression. So we'll do that 3 more times, lifting up. You can be on your toes if it feels good, pushing away from the floor as much as you can. Follow your breath. 2 more times, up and slowly lower down. Really engaging your abs, pressing through your upper back. Last one. Awesome. And give your hands a little shake out. Roll out your wrists a little bit. And we are going to grab our ankle bangles, strap them on.
Okay, so I'm going to show everyone how you put these on. It's really simple. You just put the weights down all the way down, and then you wrap them around, and they're all ready to go. Simple. So these are 1-pounders, and they also come in a 1/2 pound and a 2 pound. But we're going to do the happy medium today. We don't want to be too strenuous.
Yes, make sure they're tight, but not too tight. So we're going to start in a down dog position.
Okay.
So first, bend your knees a lot and press tall through your shoulders. Pedal out your feet. Then I want you to inhale, lift that right leg up and away from you, flexing your foot. You're going to exhale, pull knee in towards your nose. Kick back up. You're going to open your hip this time. Your knee. Look underneath your left armpit and see if you can see your foot. You're going to turn yourself all the way around, coming onto your right toe. Press your hips to the ceiling. Find a nice stretch.
Yeesh. There we go. I'm in it. I don't know how to get out of it.
Fine, coming back into your 3-legged dog. Reach up nice and tall. Gorgeous. All right, so looking between your thumbs. Step your foot forward as far forward as it can come. Reach your arms overhead. Pick a spot on the floor about 3 feet in front of you. You're going to stand, driving your knee up to your chest. Then you're going to drive back, arms overhead. Plant your hands and kick that leg back. So that is 1 of 8. Every time you step, stepping through again, eyes forward, looking up, find your length first, brace your belly, pull in, extend back, and step through. Gorgeous, like you've been doing it your whole life. And at your own pace, find your stability, find the length, and pull through. Make sure you're squeezing your bum at that top position. And press through. You don't need to rush this kind of work. You're building your stability. Your butt, your abs, and your shoulders are all your stabilizing muscles. So take your time with it. They're here to support you. Drive up and back down. Nice, Maria, you look good. Let's do 1 more. Drive through, find that length, really control, pull through, drop down, and just step back into your down dog.
I am sweating, just FYI.
And we're dropping down.
Turn
Turn around so you can see the side. But you're going to drop onto that left elbow and turn your hips to face open. And knee will face forward. You're going to lift and lower for 8, 7, 6, 6. Make sure your shoulders are relaxed here, your belly's pulling in. For 4, 3. Good, now you pull your knee in towards your elbow and kick it up nice and tall. Using your bum in that back position. Pull in and extend and find a nice rhythm to it. 3, 4, we are only here for 8, 6, 7, and 8. Bending your knee. Cross shin right across your calf and reach up like a clamshell. 6, just follow your breath. For 5.
Can you hear me over here?
2, and 1. All right, you guys are gonna come on up. You will lunge. You will lunge laterally. Can you hear me, Maria?
Oh yeah, I can, and I can feel it too.
Good. All right, you're going to lunge out to the side on that left knee. You'll drop to left elbow and kick right foot. So lunge left, kick right.
Lunge left, kick right.
Do it. One, get moving. Awesome.
That's like a dancer's move.
Side, nice open hips.
Love it.
Good. And guys, if you need to double that,
You have to do it in a retail space.
whatever version supports you. Out to the side. And one more. Good. We are going to lay onto your left side now. Step your right foot forward, and I want you to reach through and grab your ankle. You can rest your head on your arm. You're going to flex your left feet and lift and lower that bottom leg. 2, 3, 4. Navel pulls in, trunk's nice and stable. And 3, 2, and 1. Now we're lifting that top foot. Flex your foot like you're reaching your heel away from you. And lift up and lower down. Yes, nice. So make sure that toe's not turning up towards the ceiling, but it's facing straight forward. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now we're going to circle back for 8, 7, 6, trying to stay nice and tight through your core. 3, 2, and 1. Circle forward for 8, 7, 6. We are stretching after this round. After we do this, same thing, all to that list. And 1. Nice work, guys. Coming back up, you're returning to your down dog.
Gosh, Chelsey, no breaks, huh?
We can get water. Water break.
No, it's okay.
We'll get water before we move up. Push back. Find position. Always focusing on our breath here. Inhale, left leg lifts nice and tall. Exhale, pull it in, knee to nose. Kick it back up. You're going to open that hip, bend your knee, look under your right armpit and see if you can see your foot. If you can see your foot, start to tip over into what we call rock star. So staying up on that left toe, reach your arm overhead, just finding a nice stretch. And unwind, coming back into your down dog split.
Oh yeah, you do it way more gracefully.
Now I see you, girl. You look great. Pulling knee into your nose, trying to step through between your hands. Find that spot, again, about 3 feet in front of you. Reach overhead. Slowly drive knee in and squeeze your bum. Find that midline of tension. Stretch back. Nice and tall through that back foot. Hands plant. Kick back, down dog. Gorgeous. Step through. We have 8 of these, so at your own pace, find your length, pull tall, drive back, and step through. Everyone seeing how much space, how far you can push away from the floor. 3, hands plant. If you feel stable, you can speed it up. If it feels good to do it slow, and this is your first stretch of the day, or maybe the week, then take your time. We do this work so your body feels better. That can look however it needs to.
I should have taken that water break.
On the breath, every movement has a breath. I like to think of it every time you move up, inhale. Every time you move down, exhale. Good, let's go one more time. Go in and back. All right, down dog, you will drop to your knees. Take water if you need it. Collect yourself.
All right. Everyone's sweating in there as like I am.
Definitely feel it. It is humid in New York today, isn't it?
See if we got any questions. You can ask. Oh, do I think of coming back on tour? No, this is as strenuous as it's gonna get. Greetings from Serbia. Hi, Serbia. We have people from Brazil joining us. Can I come to Egypt? I hope so. Favorite part? Oh, this is a good one. They're asking, what's the best part of your body to train? I always say it's the core because it's kind of the center of your body.
I think of training as you train stability days where you're training your butt, your abs, and your shoulders. So all working to stabilize. And then you have your days where you focus on the larger muscles like your legs or your arms, back,
and this is an all body workout, right? I mean, I feel it everywhere. I just want to confirm that information.
Absolutely. This is total body. So we move on to our abs, but obviously, as you can tell, your abs have been working this whole time.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, let's continue.
All right, so dropping onto that right knee, dropping onto right elbow, let that left hip open up to the side, and you will lift and lower for 8, 7, 6. And notice you want a nice open collarbone here. You don't want to sink into the neck. 4, 3, 2, and always squeezing your bum when you can. Draw knee in towards that shoulder to the elbow, and then as you extend back, think about that little muscle underneath your bum. That's your glute minimus. It's what lifts your butt. That's what we're targeting here. Draw it in and kick it up and back. 6, notice if your shoulders have creeped up and draw them back. Let's go 2 more. Now bending that knee, let the shin cross your calf and lift and lower. 2, 3, 4, and have a little fun with this, right? It is movement. You're not here just to work. You're here to take care of yourself.
Well, we're here to take care of our butts.
So lying all the way down onto that right side now, step your left foot forward and grab your ankle, pull it in as much as you can. The tension you get from holding onto your foot helps with that leg lift. So flex your feet, toes to shin, and lift and lower. You can relax. If you feel good up here, do what feels good in your body. 3, navel pulls in nice and tight. 5, see if you can grab that heel. 7, nice, and 8. So now finding a nice long line through your body. Let your hand come in close to your waist to help stabilize your core. And you'll lift and lower for 8, 7, 5. Turn your toe down just a hair. 2, and 1. We circle back for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, and 1. Circle forward.
My toes flexed or pointed on these ones?
Flexed. Think about your heel reaching towards that back wall. 2, and 1. All right, we're going to come through a little bit of a stretch with our legs before moving on to our abs. So let's get that right leg forward. You're coming into a 90-90 position. So think you're right in front of that right hip bone. Left knee should be right outside of that left hip. If you feel like you're toppling over, grab that left knee and try to pull your inner thigh down. If this feels impossible, guys, pad up, grab. You can either stick a pillow under your, but even let's have you grab your left leg and just roll that hip front to back, right? Getting a little looser, trying to find that nice internal rotation. So we're just here for a stretch. You're going to lean straight forward. Think about getting your navel over your front knee. And your feet are going to be flexed in this position, so toes to shin. You're going to lean straight back very gently, popping that left hip forward. And then as you twist, you're going to turn over to the right, reaching your left elbow down towards the floor. Forward. Coming on up, we're going to do that 3 more times, so you'll just fold straight forward, finding length in your spine. Draw back. And twist towards the right. Good. Pull forward. Draw back. This stretch is honestly the one that I do before I go for a run, always.
I love it.
Loosen up. Last one. Helps loosen up those hip flexors. Slide back. And twist right. And let's just go straight to the other side. So left leg is forward. You're trying to find a 90-degree angle between that heel and groin. Find knees right in front, and if you are tipping over, grab hand to right knee and pull yourself nice and tall. Hand to your right leg and just let it roll front to back a few times, getting comfortable with that right inner thigh, trying to reach further to the ground. And your first one forward, really find that stretch. So as you lean navel over knee, think about steering your left hip back. Slowly and gently, you'll start to tip back, keeping that right hip popped forward. And as you rotate down, you'll drop right elbow to the floor. It is okay if it does not hit the floor, but know where we're trying to go. Moving a little bit quicker, you stretch forward, you tip back, and roll to the side. Good. And 2 more like this. Pull forward, drop back, and pull. And 1 more time, finding that length. Promise you, if you guys are runners and you have not done this stretch before a run, this will change everything. All right, who's ready for a little ab work?
Oh, I am.
All right.
On this stretching in between all these exercises, and one thing I get asked a lot for everyone watching is like, how much do you rest and how much do you recover? And sometimes the recovery in between the exercises is more important than the exercise that you do. So always, if you have an hour, don't think that within that hour you have to perform on 100% all the time. Give yourself a few beats, a few moments to stretch and relax so that you can be a little bit more explosive and more powerful in your next sets.
Absolutely. You set yourself up for success, right? So we're going to start with an alternating V-up. When you are down, let your legs rest on the ground. You do not need to hover them up. You're going to reach all the way overhead. Throwing your arms up, lift the leg and try to reach as tall as you can. Up, up, up. And lay all the way back down. If you need help sitting up or your leg does not straighten, drive your knee into your chest and grab your leg, right? What we want is to figure out the timing of the upper body and the lower body moving in unison. Every time you're sitting up, you're doing 8 on each side. 7, 8, trying to find a little more lift, right? Think about your rib cage when you reach overhead, staying compressed.
I'm not as flexible as you. This probably looks terrible compared to you.
Why you? All right. Down, lift, and lower. Let's go 1 more to each side. Lift and lower. and lower. You're going to now roll on the left side. Let your arm come out to a slight V. Your right hand's going to be on the back of your head and you're rolling your hip bones forward. As you come up, you're going to kick your feet up to the ceiling. Notice that you can prop yourself up onto your elbow. Awesome, and let it go. This time your feet are going to try to stay off the ground. We only have 8 of these. 2 down. 3, let your elbow come forward. Let it stretch back. Similar to the stretches we were doing earlier, we create length before we contract the muscle. That's what makes it work. Let's go 3 more. Kick the feet up to the ceiling. 3, 2, and 1. All right, let's reach up to the ceiling. You're going to reach outside of your leg, and then you'll reach up to your toe. So reach left and lift, left and lift. That's 3 of 8, 4, 5, 6. Are we still breathing? 7. Last one. And 8. Flipping over to your right side this time. Make sure your arm is in close enough to your body so when you prop up onto your elbow, your shoulder is supported. We are almost there, guys. Lift and lower. I like to flex my feet on this one as well because it just gives me a little bit of tension to push against. 3. Exhale down. Inhale, reach up nice and tall. Think about kicking the feet up towards the ceiling.
Then you do that extra crunch, which I'm going to stay away from.
And lying onto your back. That right leg lifts this time. You're going to reach outside and lift 1. Outside, lift 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, last one, and 8. We are almost there. 2 more moves. Technically a stretch. So let's have you flip over. You're going to drop your hips nice and heavy. Your legs can be apart. Coming into a seal stretch. So stretching those abs. Good. You can gently roll from side to side. But let your hips be heavy. If this feels like too much on your back, drop your elbows and do the same move. Really connecting with your breath. All right, the last thing I have you guys do, you're coming into a half straddle. So just bring your right foot in towards you and grab that bar one last time.
Right. So these are 3-pounders for anyone watching. But you can, if you don't have weights at home, you can use just a really heavy water bottle, which is usually over 1.5 pounds. But these are super convenient.
So you will just hold this by each end, reaching up nice and tall. You're going to over, really pulling shoulders nice and even, and inhale, stretch on. So we're gonna lift and lower 4 times. 4, good, 2 more. So lift, creating length on both sides of your body. And 1. And this time turning towards your left. Drop the bar off to the side and just pull yourself down towards that knee. Letting your shoulders relax. Think about steering your heart over your leg so you really find a nice twist. And let's switch sides. So right leg extends, left sole of the foot comes into the right inner thigh. Reaching that bar overhead, find that nice length, and breathe. Exhale as you stretch down to the side. Inhale, nice and tall. Exhale down, really pulling that right shoulder forward and reach up. Your oblique act as a corset for your lower back. They pull in your waist. This is a great stretch and strengthener for your obliques. Good, reach up tall, one more time. bar off to the side, turn towards that leg. Just let yourself pull down. Try to drop left shoulder. All right, how are you guys doing?
I mean, I'm great. This is the most exercise I've done since coming to New York, so I'm just happy to get a workout in.
Amazing. Thank you so much for joining me.
Any questions about the space, about the workout, about fitness in general? We have an expert here. So put in your questions in the question box, and we will be happy to answer as many as we can. Just going through them. So many people from all around the world. Someone asking me if I had ligament issues. I had so many issues. Ligaments are definitely part of the problem.
Yeah, I'm sure there's a lot of overuse.
Definitely. Hi, Cap. Hello. Hi, Face Eraser. Everyone's just waving.